Together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
Mendocino County, from cozy wine tasting to shopping and dining in scenic locations to incredible outdoor experiences amid rolling valleys, lakes, and plenty of coastline. Give yourself room to roam and rediscover tranquility. Fremont Bank. If there's one thing we understand more than anybody, it's that it takes a local bank to really get the needs of local businesses. And more than anything, local businesses need access. Access to a knowledgeable banker and access to a full suite of business services. Can't come to the bank? We'll come to you. Our devotion to our clients ensures your business never misses a beat. That's why Fremont Bank remains the right choice for local and family-owned businesses. Learn more at fremontbank.com. Member FDIC.
I'm Liam Mason, KCBS Foodie Champ in Occitania.
In the Occitan region of France. And I'm like, the only thing I knew about Occitan was the soap company. I'm like, well, what is that? And it's in Provence. Well, then I find this ancient linguistic region that encompasses the bit of Catalan, the whole west side of the south of France, up to Bordeaux, including the Perigord, so we love Black Truffle.
More on Chef Paul's story and Occitania. All the info you need to know at kcbsradio.com. You click on Foodie Champ.
News that matters to you. Around the bay, around the world, around the clock.
Former Vice President Mike Pence said he would consider testifying before the Jan 6 committee if he is. And CBS News correspondent Jeff Begaves reports that Pence also urges Republicans to attacking the FBI over its search of Donald Trump's home in Palm Beach, Florida.
If there was an invitation to participate, I would consider it.
Remarks by former Vice President Mike Pence were the closest he has come to saying that he might testify before the January 6th committee, even though the relationship between Pence and Mr. is strained as a result of January 6th. Pence today did weigh in on last week not to target FBI agents.
Calls to defund the FBI are just as wrong as calls to defund the police.
Currently, Mr. Trump is under legal scrutiny in the state of New York. And in Georgia, the Fulton County District Attorney could be building a case against him.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have.
In that case, the former president was recorded in a phone call to Georgia's Secretary of State.
But you kept 96,600 votes when there was no return record for them. What would that suggest? Phantom votes.
Former Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani is now a target of the Georgia investigation, which is examining whether he participated in an effort to overturn election results. He tried to avoid testifying after telling a judge he was too ill to find a way to show up at court. How did you get here? I'll give you one answer. I didn't know. After about 6 hours in the courthouse, he left in this black SUV. Someone in the front passenger seat flashed a peace sign. But there is another battleground in yet another courtroom, this one involving yet another
Trump ally, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, who is appealing a judge's decision that he also testify before this special grand jury.
That is Jeff Begays reporting tonight. And now this story from Elise Preston. The U.S. has the highest maternal mortality rate compared to the world's richest nations. And Elise Preston reports new abortion bans are limiting women's health care options even more.
Charles Johnson is trying to fill the void for his two sons, but the loss of their mother, Kira, in 2016 is too deep.
Kira was rough. When I see these boys, it's bittersweet.
It was supposed to be a routine C-section.
The doors to the operating room opened and they closed behind Kira. That's the last time I saw her alive.
In the U.S., at least 3,000 mothers have died during childbirth since 2016. 12 states that have the most restrictive abortion laws also have maternal mortality rates above the national average. Nationwide, Black women are 3 times more likely to die during pregnancy.
I'm as terrified as the people. Survival beyond pregnancy is the least of what we deserve.
OBGYN Dr. Jamila Parrott says the blame goes beyond women simply having access to quality care.
How do we get to Black women dying at a rate 3 to 4 times? We didn't get here overnight. I'll tell you that. There's lots of evidence, lots of research that shows differently when we seek care. We're not listened to in the same way. We're given a different level of care.
I gotta say, looks like it's heavy.
Johnson is now sharing his wife's story to help other vulnerable mothers.
Every time I share my experience, it's extremely painful. Literally the worst thing that's ever happened. But my hope is that by telling the story, it will help prevent what happened to our families from happening to other families.
Elise Preston, CBS News.
You're a driveway mechanic. They bring the shop to you with brake and tire replacements, oil changes, and much more. It's the ultimate convenience. Easy booking, transparent pricing, on-time arrivals, and service right in your waiting room. And direct access to your mechanic with friendly and reliable service. No middleman or upsells. There's mechanic.
It's not often that something you like is actually good for you. Take sleeping on your side. Studies indicate that side sleeping can help with nighttime breathing. At European Sleepworks, we have many options to help side patented custom-fit oxygen pillows. After all, for over 50 years, they've been working on your side, and that's a good thing. European Sleepworks at Adeline and Ashby in Berkeley, or online at sleepworks.com.
Individual rates, coverage offerings, and savings may vary, subject to terms and conditions. Not available in all areas. If you're a small business owner, listen up. High Insurance wants to give you one of those aha moments. The kind that could save you money. Workers' comp is probably one of the biggest costs you pay. Have flexibility in setting their prices? That's right. But many don't bother giving small businesses the savings you deserve. Instead, you can get lumped in with other businesses and overcharged. High Insurance was created to change that. With High, you get a quote tailored specifically to your business, and you can save up to 30% with no hassle and no hidden fees. And with helpful representatives just a call away, it's easy. High is rated excellent by customers on Trustpilot. Take 3 minutes to see how much you could save with High Insurance. Ask your agent for Pi or go to trypi.com. That's TRYPIE.
It's 11:38. Traffic and weather together. Here's Carolyn.
Well, we'll take a look at your approach to the Golden Gate Bridge right now, 101 northbound in San Francisco. You'll find that 3 lanes are shut down. There's some road work there from the toll plaza to mid-span. And at the moment,